What's up, guys? We got episode 5, our rematch versus Justin Gaethje. We faced Gaethje in the last episode, but we forgot to respond to his social media message before the fight. We knocked him out with a roundhouse kick, and then after the fight, we responded and guaranteed a fight offer, which triggered a rematch after we faced Bobby Green. So number 10 versus number 7 should be a good fight. We're going to try and come out aggressive, but also be careful of his boxing and wrestling. So let's get right into it.
Coming up next, a UFC lightweight division bout. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. The most exciting man in mixed martial arts today, my fantasy football team, is Team Gaethje. Justin Gaethje, since signing with the UFC a few years ago, has absolutely taken this promotion by storm.
And he's only in main events. He's only in main events because, you know, when you put Justin Gaethje at the top of the marquee, people will show up to watch in the arena, but they will also tune in on their television sets, on their computers, their laptops, on your PS4 or your Xbox, regardless of the console. People will show up to watch Justin Gaethje fight. All-action fighter, has great wrestling, but it's his boxing and his leg kicks that has truly made him special to fight fans all around the world.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 8 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Miller! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Miragliotta.
So Dan Miragliotta shares the cage.
Ready?
For some reason, the game cuts out some of the commentary in the beginning, but I don't know. Alright, he came out with a Superman punch or whatever. That's interesting. He wants to box right now. We're a better boxer, but he's a slight better wrestler, if I had to guess.
It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Miller gets crushed with that hook.
I have a feeling this fight's going to last a while, but I hope I'm wrong and we can sleep him in the early rounds. It's only a 3-round fight. I don't know how these fights aren't the main event, but might have to become a top 3 contender for that to happen.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He is a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
Ooh, tried to hit him with a flying knee.
Nice straight right lands. Oh, nice advance there by Gaethje. Just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent tonight.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. He's constantly in your face, constantly making you work, making you feel like there is no place for you to escape the pressure of Justin Gaethje.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Effective punch there by Miller. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Keep hitting him with that 1-2 hook. Oh, he ducked it.
He got him. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Slips to avoid the right.
Tried to get a spinning back fist, but he caught us.
Straight right hand.
There it is.
Nice punch by Gaethje.
Oh, I tried to take him down and he hit us with an uppercut. He's being aggressive though. Makes him vulnerable.
Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. All right, so a nice shot there defensively
Connected with
to
the
raise
knee.
the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never
Oh, he
leave
ducked that.
where they're
That could have been
supposed to
bad.
be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, beautiful job to
Takes
get the
us
takedown
down.
late in the round. He is about as conditioned as it gets. He's not looking at the clock necessarily. He's not
Get
running
up so we
clock,
can
all offense all the time.
see what we got. Oh, what's him with the flying roundhouse? Oh, he ducked it too. Ducked that. Jeez. He's ducking everything. Alright, round 2. Yeah, we did get hit with a big strike, but he don't look he's looking pretty beat up as well. Yeah, that was tough. I went for a double leg takedown and he just
in this case, he's been headhunting and he
there's that knee.
big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
He hit us pretty good right there before that knee though. Alright, let's see. What's he bring in round 2? Oh, he faked the tap, huh?
Just misses with a left hook there. That strike blocked by Gaethje. Got the single collar tie. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Miller's lower jaw
He's
now
so
starting
quick.
to show signs of swelling. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. Those jabs are landing now. Beautiful punch.
Can we score a
Stuffs the
takedown? No, we
there.
can't.
How good is his takedown defense? Just missed with the left there.
I don't like being pinned up against the cage. Let's try and get out of it. Come on.
Keep it busy here in the clinch.
Oh, went for a flying roundhouse and he hit us with a straight.
And he's got him hurt very bad.
All right, single collar tie now.
Can't make more mistakes like that.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
Oh my goodness. We're getting beat up.
That shot landed perfectly, and now he's got his opponent hurt.
He keeps ducking that. He knows because we hit him with it last time. Let's go for a submission here. We're getting hurt pretty bad on the ground or on the feet. Let's try and get a submission.
He may try to hip escape. Oh man,
Wait for the
This ground
transition and then
probably my
try and
favorite
get a
striking
submission.
realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high.
Can we get the rear naked choke?
Looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Oh, it's not looking good. I tweaked.
He takes his opponent to his side to try to get the finish.
Looks like his opponent's trying to...
Oh, he might have got him with the choke.
We got it. We got it. Yep. There it is.
Oh, he got it done. Absolutely.
Come on.
He finishes his opponent by way of submission.
I'm still holding it. Oh, look at him. Is he dead? Why was his eyes open? All right. We got to work on our boxing after that one. He was piecing us up. If we didn't have those ground game submission skills, he was getting ready to sleep us.
He gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He
Look at
takes
him
his
squirm.
time, but his trick
That
is,
rear naked
it's his
choke is,
ability
it's
to
deadly.
trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop.
Huge win for our rank, though.
32 seconds of round number 2. For the winner by submission, Miller.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. And his opponent is known to lay in the guard. He made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Let's see who Dana has in store for us next. Oh wow, Poirier is the new champ. Or wait, wasn't he the champ before? I can't remember. I know Tony had it at one point. Dustin might have just defended it right there. I don't know, but Dustin remains the champ. We take Gaethje's spot and he moves to 9. Kevin Lee, I did knock out Kevin Lee. I went to train with him and I ended up knocking him out, so we have a bad relationship with him. Might start a rivalry, I don't know. Would love to fight Khabib. He lost again. Wow. He has 3 losses, so wow, that's tough. But Paul Felder at 4, Al at 3, and then biggest name in the sport, Connor's the #1 contender. Let's see who we got next. Okay, Khabib. I hate to do it to you, man, but it looks like we're going to have to give Khabib his 4th loss. In real life, he's 29-0, and not sure if he wants to come back and fight for 30 or not, but the game's doing him dirty. He's 30-3. All right, I'm going to train, and I'll see you guys fight week. Alright guys, I think my mic was muted that whole time. I apologize. But what I was saying is we got a fight against Khabib, and there were two big problems. The first being we're at moderate fitness. I couldn't get to uh, whatever the good peak fitness, because I spent too many points on scouting Khabib, and we missed the peak fitness cut just by a tiny sliver, but we're going to be at a big disadvantage. Um, and then the second problem was this fight was only at medium height when I felt like it should be, one of the biggest fights in the game, but that's all right. And for any MMA fans watching this, Khabib is one of the best wrestlers in the history of the sport. But with the moderate fitness, I think our best course of action is trying to match him with the ground game. We've proven we have the skills. We just gotta execute. So let's see how it goes.
All right, coming up next is the UFC lightweight division bout. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, when you're fighting this guy, DC, you know as well as anyone, it makes for a suffocating night at the office. Here he is, Khabib Nurmagomedov, putting his status as one of the best fighters on the planet on the line yet again tonight.
He does it every time he steps foot in the octagon. And when they say it's suffocating, they talk about the strength of Khabib. Even our teammates say it does not feel like you're going with a lightweight. You feel like you're fighting a light heavyweight. And what do you expect from a guy that spent his childhood wrestling with bears? He is so strong. He's so physical. In the hard work and the intensity of which he trains with only shows when he steps foot in the octagon. One of the most skilled guys the UFC has ever seen. We always talk about the wrestling and the grappling and the sambo, but don't sleep on Khabib Nurmagomedov striking.
And we saw shades of that in the McGregor fight. Javier Mendez says at times he likes to go southpaw in training. He can't hold you down.
He can't hold me down, but it's okay. Sure. It's okay. You can't win them all, Khabib.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. More than a decade separates these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1
Trying to get our 10th win against the greatest, well, arguably the greatest of all time. Let's get it. And for those, any of y'all who are wondering, John Jones is the GOAT in my opinion, but Khabib is undefeated in real life. I think it's a combination of Khabib, John Jones, GSP, and some would even argue Anderson Silva. But I think you can pretty much, those are top 4 locks, and you can pretty much rearrange them however, whatever your preference is. But John Jones is my guy. We'll do a little dance. Got to. Alright, let's get it. Yeah, I see the low fitness affects your star ratings. Go ahead, take us to the ground, Khabib. There we go. Alright, let's get it.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. there's an efficiency with which he operates.
Just gonna sort of wait it out and counter everything he does, and then maybe go for a submission if I see an opportunity.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Miller gets back up.
Khabib in his old age must have lost his touch.
Just misses with the straight right. The takedown is not there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown?
Stay on the ground because he really wants to go on the ground, so
Nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious.
ooh, that was big.
Oh!
Oh, he's not blocking at all.
Well, he's up, but he is hooked.
Takes us to the ground. We hit him pretty good right there with 2 consecutive kicks in a row.
Using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know.
Oh, I would have loved to get a bulldog choke.
You cannot
That would have been
allow him
dope.
to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Like I said, counter whatever he does and look for a submission opportunity.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Miller's pass is denied. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov.
Gotta be careful he doesn't catch us in a submission either. Because he's sneaky. He's sneaky like that.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed
Oh, we got the
martial arts
arm
than
bar.
these
Can we?
type of trans-
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on it.
I like the circle a lot more than these bars. These bars are hard.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time.
It was close. It was so close.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive.
We're gonna go for another one eventually.
Absolutely more offensive options because now he's got his chin in the
Oh, it's here we. Oh, the round saved him.
How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the
We
end of the
almost
round.
got him.
Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally, probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover.
Ooh, that
and
kick
get
was
himself
nasty.
Back into this fight. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown.
Nah,
Courtesy of
his
that
arms
kick
weren't even
that
close
nearly
up.
closed the show.
Wow, imagine that. Khabib is uncomfortable on the ground. That's funny. We're gonna hit him with a jumping roundhouse because why
All
not?
right, let's get to round 2.
There it is.
big punch lands over
Boy,
the
he
top.
not blocking
How's he gonna
nothing.
follow this?
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for
This
him.
is an easy
what he
fight
thinks.
so far.
He is throwing a fast, straight, hard jab.
Oh, man.
Lands again.
Nah, Khabib, I go down on my
Miller's
terms.
got that over-under here in the clinch. Let's
Nah,
see what
I'm
he
just
can
playing
do.
if he wants to take us
Nice
down
job
real
to
bad, he
land a straight
can.
punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate.
Take him down.
Got the takedown.
Oh crap.
He's attacking it on it.
Missed the transition counter, but we will easily get out of this one. Not even close.
And he's out. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice
Now he wants to
offense
stay
from
on the
bottom.
ground, that's alright. Stay patient.
Pretty good work off of the bottom
Wait
here
for an
by
opportunity.
Nurmagomedov.
That's the game plan.
Our bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC.
Thought he's gonna attack the
Got the
triangle.
arm triangle. What can we do with it? He's pretty good at
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
submission defense.
Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the mat. Watch it. Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
We got it. Yes, sir. Come on. We beat Khabib at his own game. Let's go. The arm triangle for the win against Khabib. You love to see it.
Yeah, that's high-level jiu-jitsu there, and I know going into this fight, he felt like he was going to have to be near perfect with his grappling and his transitions.
We shot for a takedown at the same time, and we were quicker.
Great technique to get the finish, and ultimately he is your winner by way of submission.
There we go, folks.
As he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches
Khabib definitely wasn't the same, though. The older version isn't quite as sharp. We dominated that fight pretty much.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce.
He's wearing the hat. That's tough. Maybe I should start wearing a hat when I win. I forget what it's called, but it's like a traditional thing in Dagestan. It's like a part of his heritage, I'm pretty sure. Wow, what a performance. We definitely deserve performance of the night for that. After Khabib, though, I mean, are we going to get another big name like Connor, you know, Tony, Dustin, or are we going to fight a guy like Al Quinta or Kevin Lee? I don't know. I think, I mean, we knocked out Gaethje, we submitted Gaethje, and now we submitted Khabib. I feel like we deserve a title shot, but we'll see what Dana has planned. Usman wins his title back from Jorge Masvidal. We only moved up one spot. Jeez, Al. I mean, we should be in the top 3 by now, I feel like, but that's whatever. Yeah, so I mean, only dude I really don't care to fight is Al Quinta. He's just boring to fight, but knowing the game, we'll probably get him. I wouldn't mind Felder or Lee, but I'd love to get one of these top 3 guys. Barboza's not a bad opponent either. Let's see, Michael Chandler's 11. Yeah, none of these guys are really worth the time, but let's check the rest of the standings real quick before we see who we're fighting next. Frankie Edgar, the legend. Wow, he won the title in featherweight. Aljamain Sterling, Peter Yan is no longer the champ. Good for Sterling. I think March 6th. I think Sterling might upset Yan and win the bantamweight title. We'll see, but that's one hell of a card. Figueiredo's still got the flyweight champ or flyweight belt. Kamaru beat Jorge. Robert Whittaker, wow, Izzy's down to 4. Good for Robert. Love to see it. Calvin Gastelum, I'm a fan of his. Ooh, Gus got the belt at light heavyweight, huh? John Jones is second with Jan at 1, and then heavyweight Ngannou, still the heavyweight champ. Alright, who are we fighting next? Of course we are. You see, we have 2 declines, but I don't want to risk fighting someone out of the top 3, so we'll go ahead and we'll go through Wakinta and, you know, maybe we fight McGregor or get a title shot next. I don't know. But that's going to be it for episode 5. We'll fight Al in the next one, and then maybe we might see a title shot in episode 6. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'll see you guys then, and thanks for watching. Peace.